Hello and welcome back to the Bard's Tale, Part 3, Thief of Fate. A game about stealing artifacts from various other dimensions so that we can use them, presumably, to defeat Tarjan, the mad god of Skara Brae. Once again, hello. I think I figured out the audio issues from last time. It does not seem like my microphone is randomly cutting out all the time again anymore. We'll see if that lasts. Maybe I messed something else up while I was doing it, but hey, life is an adventure. And audio quality is the horde of orcs that you fight along the way, and they never seem to go away or stop or give up in any meaningful way. But they do sometimes get stronger and come out with like palette swapped variations. You know, like you start off fighting regular green orcs, and then maybe some gray orcs, or some black orcs, or some red orcs, or some yellow, or purple, or plaid, or invisible orcs show up. I don't know where I'm going with this. Probably nowhere good. I should stop. Anyway, hello. Welcome. Last time, we finished off with Gelidia. We returned the Wand of Power and Lantum's Orb to the old man at the review board. And then we got sent to Lucencia to recover something. I forget what. It was something. And we're here in Lucencia, and we were trying to figure out how to get into the tomb, right? We've got this tomb here, Alliria's tomb. Alliria is the person who we have to recover the artifacts of. We've got Cyanus' tower. Cyanus was Alliria's consort in life. And despite the fact that it's been like 1,000 years and Alliria here is long dead, Cyanus is apparently still kicking it in his tower and has gone mad. And there was a poem we got here in Alliria Brae. We got a poem about roses. And we got all the different multicolored roses from these bushes around here, but there's this one withered rose bush, and there is a rainbow rose, which we were not able to find. Presumably it grows off of this bush. And so the puzzle seems to be we have to get the rainbow rose. And so I was messing around off stream. I was messing around, and I figured out one of the things, and the other thing I had to look up, and it's kind of a dumb and obvious thing in retrospect, but the game does not make environmental interactions terribly obvious, ever. It's one of those things that I keep forgetting about. You know, I can do things with the environment. I can, in some way. I still don't know what these blood mesh ropes do. I'm going to try something and see if it works. What I want to do is, like the blood mesh ropes, the only thing I can figure out is that maybe they give you MP regeneration. Mage cloaks might also give you MP regeneration, come to think of it. So I'm gonna try two things here and see if these work. First off, I'm going to just go ahead and unequip the yellow staff on both of these people. What am I singing? Sanctuary Score. Okay, I'm going to see if they're MP. I'm currently outside, so they regenerate in daylight. I'm going to go to the tomb, where there shouldn't be passive MP regeneration. Okay, is there MP sorry, SP, rather. Is it regenerating here? Does not seem to be, right? No. No, it's not. Okay. So, put on the Mage Cloak. Does the Mage Cloak cause spell points to regenerate? Doesn't seem like it, does it? Does not seem like it. There would have been a tick by now if it did, right? Okay. Racer's back on. The yellow staff on, just to confirm. Does the yellow staff cause spell points to regenerate? Yes. See? Yeah, okay. The yellow staff does. Now... does... the blood mesh robe? If the blood mesh robe causes spell points to regenerate, then that kind of justifies its existence. If not, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and look this up. Why bother? Bard's Tale 3 Blood Mesh Robe. Yeah, Mage Cloak casts Batch spell. It's the Blood Mesh Robe. It does nothing. It's just armor class. Yeah, doesn't cause any sort of spell point regeneration. I don't know why these exist when the diamond bracers can be found earlier and are twice as good. It seems a little silly. Okay, put these back on. I'm just gonna drop this. Put this back on. The Mage Cloaks I'll hang on to because you can use them. Cast Batch spell in an anti-magic zone. Kringle brother here. Okay. Now, what was I saying? Right. So, do I have any canteens or wineskins? So I figured out one of the things, and the other thing I had to look up. So we're going to start with the thing that I figured out. Go away. For that, we're going to need a wineskin. Because I was not actually far off in my speculation. We do need to water that rose bush. We do need to water that rose bush, but not with the waters of life from Arborea. Because, you know, that would be silly, having to go all the way back to Arborea to get some waters of life for that rose bush. No. What I missed was that connection between the Rainbow Rose and the Rainbow Dragon. We water the rose bush with the Rainbow Dragon's blood, which might explain some of the animosity between the Rainbow Dragon and the people around here. You know, if Cyanus had originally grown those rainbow roses using what am I doing here? Using Rainbow Dragon blood, you can understand why maybe I can't teleport there. Maybe that dragon has a legitimate grievance against the people here. Cyanus out there just killing a bunch of dragons for their blood to grow roses. I'd be upset too. I would be upset too. Anyway, so I'm not going to bother with any of these guys. Let's see. I don't go down this way, I go around. It's just all anti-teleport? Apparently not. Teleport to here, yes. Yep, I'm surrounded by a pool of shimmering blood. There we go. You know, maybe we could have come to some sort of accord, some sort of lasting peace. If only Cyanus hadn't been obsessed with horticulture. There we go. Glenda's got all the roses now, and the crystal key. So, there we go. If only we had been more reasonable. Now, the other thing, I still have smoke in my eyes, do I? It's fine. Sure. Some boots here. The other thing I feel a little silly about, it does make sense in retrospect, but, well, it's just an environmental interaction puzzle, again. One that I don't know if the answer would have occurred to me just because I was so fixated on using the roses to heal Cyanus, or maybe provoke Cyanus. Something. Don't know how long it would have taken for this to occur to me naturally. Just cast a healing spell on him. He's insane, and many of the healing spells in this game cure insanity. Now, why did no one else ever try to heal Cyanus from his insanity? I don't know. It's been a long time, you know. Someone could have done it. Heck, Cyanus himself could have done it, like, accidentally. You know, like he was in some way injured, and then he just casts a healing spell on himself and conveniently cures his own insanity while he's at it. I think that could have happened. Perhaps it should have happened. He also really shouldn't still be alive in the first place. It's weird for him to be alive, right? The game's a bit weird on timelines in general. Like, you get to Gelidia, and they're like, oh, it's been like 1,000 years. It's been like 1,000 years from since Lanatir has covered this world in ice. Still in a darkness square, yes. That was a trap. It's been like 1,000 years since Lanatir. I guess it wasn't actually Lanatir who covered the world in ice. That world in ice, or maybe not even that world. Maybe just like that particular small region of that world. Like, maybe you go a few miles in any direction and it's actually a perfectly nice place. Hard to say. You know, it's sort of like the Stargate phenomenon. You know, like on Stargate, you go through the gate and you get this civilization that's based around the gate. But what about the rest of the entire planet? Like, there's an entire planet on each of those worlds, and we never really know anything about them. Likewise, you know, places like theories like Star Trek or whatever, you beam down to one particular area of a planet and then you just assume the entire planet is exactly like that. When maybe the place where you first beam down, the place where the Stargate's located, is kind of an anomaly. That's where the weirdos are. Everyone else is actually fairly reasonable. It could be. It could be. And likewise, here in Bard's Tale 3, we're beaming over to these other worlds, these other dimensions, whatever, and we're assuming that these are like representative samples of these worlds up around these rune stones. Dang, they killed my Kringle brother. Nobody can actually hit these masks of death. It's pretty annoying. There we go. There. Finally. And actually, let's hit duo time and regenerate these spell points. So yeah, you know, I do wonder. What are the rest of these worlds like? Are they inhabited? Are these worlds like full-sized planets? Are they like little pocket dimensions? Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, the game's not going to expand on this in any meaningful way. And if they tried, it would probably just be bad. You know, sometimes you just have to be thankful that the developers just leave things up in the air. Because they're not good writers. No. Yeah, the Kringle brother turned hostile. I clicked no by accident. All right. Just lose so many spell points all the time. Okay, okay. Anyway, stop doing that. We're getting there. Yeah, so I figured that I had to like interact with these statues with the correct color of rose that matched up with the particular lines from the poems and all that. No, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. You just cast a healing spell on him. I was way overthinking it. Oh no. That was a fair bit of damage. Let's hit these blind mages first. Yeah. The Chaos Fiends love to sit at just max distance and be annoying. Yeah, this way. And old yellers are such a... What is even going on? I don't know. A tungsten shield. It's something that's maybe actually good. Tungsten shield. Yep, it's one better than the titanium shield. Let's give it to my actual tank. The book... Healed Possession, right? Yeah, it's actually two better than her pure shield. Yeah. That... Pretty sure I picked up a set of tungsten plate as well at one point, but I dropped it because I thought it was titanium plate. Which is, you know, a bit of a shame. But yeah, one of my major complaints from Bard's Tale 2 was that there were no equipment upgrades at all, like all game. It's pretty annoying. And that is something that Bard's Tale 3 has improved on. Actually. What's this? It's a harmonic gem. Let's just keep it to mallet, I think. Fatal Fist, though. Why not? This guy looks pretty cool. I like this design. The mean greens, they call them. malevolence tiles on this floor, so we can just go ahead. It's the unidentified item. What is this? It's a lever. I keep doing that. At some point, I will find out what I need all these bolts and spanners and levers and whatever else for. I assume. Well, good. So, yes, what I'm supposed to do here is just, cures insanity. Cyanus gets up from the ground and wipes the tears from his eyes. I want to thank you for ridding me of this madness that I have had to endure. Has no one in this entire realm been able to or tried to do this before now? Apparently not. Apparently in like the past 1,000 years, no one has ever even considered trying to heal Cyanus. Also, why is he still alive? Alliria was murdered many moons ago by something far more powerful than anything she has ever fought. Again, the timelines are confused, but, you know, Cyanus has been insane for a long time, so maybe his own grasp of time is weak. Tarjan tortured her before she died and I was forced to watch this happen. Her screams drove me insane, for I couldn't do anything to save her. Sure. Cyanus sadly offers you a magic triangle. Take this and enter the tomb of my beloved Alliria, he says, trying to hold back a tear. With it, a bard can open the black crystal that blocks the only way in, but beware of the dangers within if you don't take precautions. I got a magic triangle. I guess I should give it to the bard. Yes, only the bard can use it. It is the bard's tale, after all. I guess it's not an item I want to equip, but... And then this big room here is just empty. Anyway, let's leave. Let's leave the slow way. I could at least leave that entrance tile unprotected. stuck. Okay. Nothing in that direction. Oh, right. All right. Just nearly regenerated. Okay. Yeah, just have to get around this corner. All right, and we're safe. Sort of. Where's the tomb? Here it is. Here it is. And I'm sure I'm just going to step on another Malevolence tile again in a few minutes. But hey. Why not? Let him join us for at least a little while. Alright, and just teleport. Yeah, see, there's one. God damn it. Why is it all magically protected? Come on. Can I teleport to here? No. Alright, I guess I just have to walk. Why wouldn't I? Let's see. It's probably all protected just past here, right? Alright, let's beat up some mages and some skeptics. It's kind of an odd pairing, right? The mages are here trying to prove that magic is real, and the skeptics are all like, well, you know, I don't know. I think you're just doing some sleight of hand here. Everything past here is teleportable blocked. Which way? Okay. A sure hand amulet. I've had one of these before. Yeah, it's a thief-only item. Anyway, heal up after that. The two mad mages will have to contain themselves for a moment. Okay. Let's put my music back up. Where am I? Right. Okay. Now we use our magic triangle. I ring the triangle. Okay, it's a triangle as in a musical instrument, not just like a geometrical shape. And only a bard could ring that properly. Only a skilled and practiced and trained bard of the musical arts could properly ring a triangle. A brilliant flash of light erupts from the exploding crystal, blinding the party. Not actually blinding us, though we can still see. Okay, here we are. Level 2 of the tomb. You see no signs of the desecration that took place in the outer chamber. Here the walls glow with intricate memorials lovingly created by the gnomes of Alliria Brae. Gnomes? Okay. Still in anti-magic. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. She says, "I want the flower of truth." Oh, I see. Which one was the flower of truth? Flower. Pledge, rainbow, D. You know, I wrote these things down, but, is it the red rose? She liked the gift, but it wasn't what she asked for. But, and that's my red rose gone, too. Alright. I have to go get another red rose, and also I have to, write these down more carefully, because yeah, I thought I got the gist of it, but apparently not well enough. Doing. At least I can teleport out. Go away. Notice the red rose. Down. Okay. Alright. Note this down properly. He was born with red. Sign of his blood was the to be past. The best Zelda game, by the way. Blue. Some is valor. Cast yellow. Spirit divine. Love. Always last. White. It is soothe and is steadfast. Rainbow. E. Awesome. Surpassed. None of these said anything about truth. Red Rose. Battle he won. She was for him the yellow. It's a pledge he's made over the white road. None of these mention truth. Okay. Gonna have to beat up my Kringle brother again. this way? No. Ow. Uh-huh. Spells Waver. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. She says, I want the flower of truth. Shadowy figure. Let's see. Blood, Valor. It's fine. It is Sooth. I don't know if this is right. She liked the gift and fades away with a smile. So she wanted the flower of truth, and Sooth rhymes with truth. Still in anti-magic. Okay, we're in anti-magic, but you know what I have? Screw your anti-magic aura. Yes. Shadowy figure liked the white rose. There's also a teleporter here. Okay. Out of the anti-magic. Bring my crinkled brother back to life. I'm sure we're going to find a malevolence tile right away, but well. It's fine. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. She says, I want the flower of valor. Okay, we have a flower of valor. It's the blue rose. Blue rose is the blossom of valor. Nothing else rhymes with valor, right? Shade. She liked the gift. Good. Let's just zap the trap. Let's do it. Let's actually zap it. We got teleported. Okay. Oh, that was another teleporter. Sure. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. She says, I want the flower of kinship. Kinship blood, right? That's definitely the red rose. Your divine... It's gotta be the red rose. Like the gift. Okay, good. So it occurs to me now that soothe not only rhymes with truth, but it's also a synonym for truth. I know English. I know words. So it's not just a rhyme, it's a synonym. Now let's beat up some violet dragons. They're very far away. Dropped another blood mesh robe. A weirdly useless item. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. She says, I want the flower of nature. Of nature. Well, we've got two left. The rainbow rose and the yellow rose. Spirit divine. Love will always last. I feel like the rainbow rose has to be last, so let's just use this. Likes the gift. Okay, good. Yellow was nature. Spirit divine, his love would always last. I don't know. That one's tenuous. But okay. Doing fine, we're doing fine. I did pass over a message. Inset into the creamy white walls, you see roses of different shades carved from gemstones. They sparkle with a deep light and calm you even here in the heart of danger. How nice. I get teleported away somewhere? No. Kind of feels like it. You see a shadowy figure that resembles a beautiful woman. I want the flower of Alliria. Well. The flower in shade, yes, she likes it, of course. You are in the resting place of Alliria. Objects of great beauty are lovingly placed in all the four corners. Who gets the crown of truth? Glenda can pick it up. Lying over the coffin of Alliria is her belt. You also get a belt of Alliria. What do these do? Belt of Alliria, it's 4 AC. Everyone can use it. Crown of truth. Warrior, paladin, hunter, geomancer. It's really good. It's a really good helmet. It might also have some special effects. But hey, I guess we're done. We're done here in the Tomb of Alliria. We're done here in Lucencia. That didn't take very long. I thought this would be a larger dungeon. Anyway, we're done here, so I guess we just head back to Skara Brae. And head out. what does the old man at the review board have to say next? We still haven't found where we unlock the Geomancer class, have we? I don't need this, I don't need any of this stuff. Don't need the crystal key anymore. Theodore, just get rid of that. I'll hang on to that stuff. Okay. The old man's look of grim determination withstands news of Alliria's death, but the information saps some of his strength. Quickly then, my children, to distant Kinestia. Sure. Listen now, apport Kinestia and Reditus Kinestia, which will take you to Ferofist in Kinestia if cast from the dwarven mines in the southwest. You must return here with the Hammer of Wrath and Ferofist's helm. I know Ferofist yet lives, but I cannot be sure of how long he will survive. Hurry, the pace quickens, and the outlook is horrible if you fail. Great, wonderful. There's way more experience than I need. I suppose the dwarves are a likely candidate to teach me how to be a geomancer, right? They like rock and stone, right? You'd think. So this way, I guess this way. Alright, Dwarven Mines to Kinestia. The ground seems worn here. This is pretty cool. It's very high tech. Look at all these gears. And whatever the heck these are. Just like pods. Pods that are glowing. Probably just a heating system. Oh, okay, we're also just being attacked immediately by robots. Sure. Some brass clankers. The Kringle brother not doing well. Stewart also not doing great. So we've got a head dicer as well here. He's just taking so much damage. He's basically useless. Gold manglers and more brass clankers. Just get right up on them all. I don't know what I was expecting from a dwarf world, but it wasn't robots. It was absolutely not robots. Let's see, what do they drop? A harmonic gem. It's a large place, too. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should cast spell. I don't have any better minions that I can summon, do I? Let's just ditch the Brother Kringle here, and maybe we can pick up an NPC who's a little more on the level. Carved from solid rock, I guess. The dwarven castle you find yourself standing in radiates strength and power. Sadly, however, its walls also bear the scars of war, and many of them are very recent. There are other things we could comment on here, aside from the scars of war, I think. Like, just all of this. The electric lighting? Maybe? I don't know. Let's save. Kinistia? It was something like that. Oh, also just a damaged tile. Sure. Standing before you, blocking the hallway, you see Hawkslayer. He's younger than the last time you met and shows none of the signs of his long adventuring career. Okay. He stares at you and says, "The old one said I'd find allies, but I don't work with just anyone. I only want smart allies." Answer this riddle. Colder than myself, I cover myself with myself, and shrink so I can grow large again. What's the answer? Colder than myself, I cover myself with myself, and shrink so I can grow large again. Is it water? If you can't answer that, yeah. I don't know if I got that right or wrong. Anyway, he joined us. And he's younger, so are we in the past now? Like when Hawkslayer met up with us in Arborea, he was talking about the last time we went adventuring together, and I was assuming he was referring to something like in Bard's Tale 1 or 2 that I'm forgetting about. Because like we came across Hawkslayer's skeleton in Bard's Tale 1 or 2, didn't we? Or at least it was a skeleton with the name Hawkslayer near it, so it might not actually have been his skeleton. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know if we answered that right or not. Colder than myself, I cover myself with myself. So it's like it shrinks so I can grow large again. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just hit this. Robots should be weak to electricity, right? Alright. So what's the item? It's a harmonic gem. Alright. Detects movement ahead. Is this all right? Yep. There's a trap. Just like a humanoid android. It's the kinetic kid. Why not? also chain vipers. There we go. A familiar figurine. And I'd use it if I didn't have Hawkslayer taking up my party position. No, Trap Zap also blows up the smoke. The Ratchet Reaver and 19 magic siphons. Ow! Ow! Dang, they're still up, too. They have hit points. Okay. Yeah. These guys are an actual threat. So there we go, we've hit the point of the game where enemies are an actual threat now. It took a while, but we got here. Yeah, I see it. Passageway, do I take it? No. Finish exploring around here first, obviously. Still in the silence tile? Yes. It's the big spinner room. You know, we'll come back here as well. This is anti-magic. Check in here. Let's beat up some kinetic kids, I guess. In Voltron. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dang. Okay. Silver droids and a toaster. Why not? There. And there's a passageway here as well. Okay. So we found 2 passageways, presumably out of this section, this map, Ferofists. Alright, let's explore up this way. Maybe we'll find something. Yep, there was a trap there. I disarmed it. Time magic tile. It's this I like this. This is good. Alpha Scrambler. Sure. So I'll beat up the Alpha Scrambler and do this. This. And okay. That worked out. Anything else in here? No. Still anti-magic? We are still anti-magic. These brass clankers do not mess around. Everyone else is just missing. It's cloak, an hourglass. Another big room or possible. I don't think it's the same big room. There's a wall here. Okay, let's heal. I'm going to take a quick break. And then we can continue exploring Ferofists. Just save here. Well, just in case. I'll be right back. Okay, and I see that we have made a new friend with some more kinetic kids, which I imagine are just like those creepy little robot children. It's just horrible, creepy little robot children. very important that I went through all of those. Okay, yeah. They're in melee range. Head dicers, chain vipers, brass clankers, and an alpha scrambler. Yep. Oops. Oh yeah. The big room. Blocked off by anti-magic tiles on every side. What's in here though? Enjoy your next life. I don't know if droids will have a next life. I suppose it's the thought that counts. Should probably start playing duo time. No, not many magic regen tiles in this dungeon. All those side rooms I haven't explored yet. Down one of those passages, right? Let's see. Old manglers. They're upgrading. A metal maniac. Another toaster. Hawk Slayer went down. You know, now that I think about it, this does seem like the sort of place where I would use spanners and nuts and bolts and stuff, doesn't it? I might wind up having to go back and collect my collection of machine parts. Something's happening. Oh, Windows is telling me that the end of support is coming for Windows 10. They really want me to upgrade to... Well, my PC is not eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, but will continue to receive Windows 10 fixes and security updates until support ends in October. Remind me later. I'm not exactly excited to update to Windows 11. I'd rather not. But I guess we'll see what happens. These ratchet reavers, at least, are not a huge threat. Most of my party can't hit them either. Yeah, look at that. Basically, only my monk can actually hit a target. Everyone else just swings and misses. My bard hits with his axe, but it doesn't do much damage. How are we doing? Made it up to this intersection. Not even a passage there. I was kind of expecting one, but apparently not. Come on. Click on the right thing. I may actually have to use some harmonic gems in here. Kinetic Kid was too much for Hawkslayer. Right. these in yet. Ow. One of these days, the rest of my party will be able to hit something. A tungsten shield. That's what she's already wearing. It's warrior, paladin, bard, geomancer only, so... The hunter cloaks. Let's drop these. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to trade it. Oh well. Also dropped something else. I think it was a spanner or something. Let's see. Familiar figurine. This, I don't think I have any use for this. Steward. Let's identify these items. It's a bolt. Oh, I am busy. It's a youth potion. I haven't explored this one yet. Let's beat up the Involtron. Or Hawkslayer. There we go. Another tungsten shield, but I'm full up on tungsten shields at this point. No one else needs them. If you want to give me some tungsten plate or helms, anything, I'd be happy with that. This leads into this big room here. Let's continue to explore around my magic tile. Is this going to be another passageway? Yes. I can kill things fast if I need to. Okay. Mage's Cloak, right, yeah. No, that's the one that just casts Badge spell. Which is nice. It is nice. Okay. Okay, so there's just the big areas in the middle, and there's 2, 3 passages that I've located. Let's see what's through here. It's a workshop. It's a small area, it seems. Dissension. How dare Hawkslayer turn against me? How dare he? Alright. I was thinking maybe these would be like friendly areas. No. Absolutely not friendly areas. That's not actually what I want to cast. Silver Sam and a mage waster. Hello, Silver Sam. Alright. Not sure what I was expecting in this workshop. I like the Dejuvenator. That's a good name. Thought I disarmed that one, but I guess not. I'm gonna head out of here for now. Yes, I'll reset. I'm going to teleport down to here. Okay, this is a barracks. Despite the smoke choking the passageway, you see, nailed to the walls, battle standards of dwarven battalions. Many have been torn and defaced, but they still hang in the barracks entrance. So yes, lots of smoke. Okay, this is not a safe area either. Let's try this one. This is the private quarter. Yeah. Anyway, this is also not a safe area. Okay, I was thinking that, one of these areas might be like the place where everyone's hiding out or something, right? Like where all the surviving dwarves are hanging out and hiding, but apparently not. So I guess we'll finish exploring this first, and then we'll look down the passageways. So let's see. Let's teleport over to here. if there's going to be a whole bunch of anti-magic zones, the castle's grand reception room looms high over your head, its vaunted ceiling lost in the dim light above you. Strewn throughout, you see the torn and scattered bodies of dwarves and strange machines. Look at me. It's anti-magic, so I can't cast spells in here anyway. But luckily, bard songs aren't magical. I can cast as many of those as I want, because I have a magical axe. Oh yeah. It's probably fine. It wasn't fine. Let's see. Where's those harponic gems? And on himself. There we go. All right. Ferofist's throne room, stripped of the fine furnishings it once had, seems violated and dead. Broken and long dead combatants fill the room. It is a very grim sight, if you say so. There's also a trap on that tile. Okay. Are we on an anti-magic tile? We are. I didn't mean to run away there. But that's how it goes. Passageway here as well. Alright, let's poke our nose in here. Maybe that's our refugee camp. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. That's this whole map explored. What's in here? Spinner ahead. It's another private quarter. It's actually the same private quarter. Wisps of smoke and the sounds of battle echo throughout the halls of Ferofist's private lodging wing. You see the grim reminders of war all over, most notably dying dwarves and their mechanistic foes. Okay, sure. Alright. So, got the barracks, the private quarters, which both of these lead to the same place, and a workshop. Let's do the barracks first, I guess. Save. An inventory space, well, you know, I've got some left. Not a lot. Lots of harmonic gems, thankfully. Let's slurp up another one. Alright, let's fight them. Let's fight in Voltron here. Guess we can continue fighting. Okay. How are we doing? Doing okay. Tungsten plate. Yeah, it's two better. Alright, Death Hammer. I feel like we probably don't need. hang on to this just in case I wind up needing a container again. It's a soothing balm. And a spanner. Now you can actually hit things, please. Someone actually hit something, please. Please actually hit something. There was a trap. Warhawk Slayer. He tried. Tried his best. Just got done fighting. I don't know what the point of that room was. Oh, okay. Hawkeye has once again turned against me. He feels malevolent here. You know, if you're going to make, like, special NPC companions, at least make it so that they're not affected by malevolence tiles. just a door. Nothing in here either. It's a fair bit I haven't been. Said something here. Oh. We finally actually found spell point regen tiles. How nice. Let's just take advantage of these. Not that I'm short of harmonic gems in any way, but let's just take advantage of these. It's still dark. Out of the dark? Well, temporarily. Okay. Hidden away in a corner of this room is a strange key. Judging by the oddly shaped handle, it looks like you use your right hand to turn it. Who gets the right key? I guess Glenda can pick it up. Okay. Found a spherical right-handed key. Nothing good in here. I suspect that key might be all that's really in here. And I'm suspecting that perhaps the left-handed key is going to be in the workshop. And that I will need the right and left-handed keys in order to get past some door in the private lodgings. There's really just too much combat. Let's see. Yeah, I've been through here. I suppose I should zap these traps instead of walking up. Suppose. All right, that's all of this explored, right? I got the key. And we're down in the barracks. Have some inventory space left, so I'm not completely hard up for quest items. Alright, and I've explored all of this. So, there's this passage here. This goes to the private quarters, this goes to the private quarters, this goes to a workshop. And, no, I think I missed this one. Why must those who rise to rival their creators always be considered damned? Stretched deep into the wall with coppery shards of metal embedded in the stone. So yes, I suppose the lesson here is that the dwarves invented robots. The robots had an uprising against the dwarves. And, but you know, I suppose the lesson here is the robots became advanced enough that they rivaled the dwarves, their creators. And so the dwarves decided, hey, you know what, this is maybe a problem. We should do away with all of our super intelligent machines. Probably a bad idea to have them around. They might do an uprising. And then in response to the dwarves attempting to destroy them all, machines did an uprising and killed all the dwarves. And, you know, if the dwarves had just been willing to live alongside the machines, to, like, give the machines rights and regard them as equals, as fellow people, instead of just servants, slaves, essentially. They could have all gotten along and been happy and risen to even greater heights together. But instead, everyone's dead. What a tragedy. What a monument of environmental storytelling this is. Anyway, we're back in the workshop. Let's keep going. There's a trap out on the other side of this door. Let's zap it for once. We did it. Look, I'm sorry, Tin Man, but my party is filled with Hawkslayer, even though he's not very good. Let's fight this Brass Basher. And the Mech Bashers. Oh. There is a sealed portal on the floor. It is secured by 2 locks. Okay, so perhaps this is where I need the right and left lock, right and left key. Perhaps. La machines. Canteen and Angel's Harp. Bird Ranger here. Oh yeah, the freezer does in fact do ice damage. It's pretty good too. It's pretty good. Okay, we're close enough that we can actually hit him now. Steel cyborg. Through all the middle part. I suppose this would be the machine home base, right? The workshop? It's where they workshopped the machines. Alright, nothing in any of those. I guess we have to go to the private quarters to find the other key. I do see the MP, or, sorry, SP regen tile there. Let's see. A small band of dwarves looks up and growls menacingly, but an older dwarf seated in the middle of their protective circle commands them to silence. His armor, once a masterwork by a dwarven armorer, is now holed through and through. The old dwarf is dying, but his eyes light up as he sees you. He coughs weakly. "You have come as prophesied. You must destroy the fruits of my foolish alliance with the Dark One, find the keys, and travel through my workshop into Urmech's lair." Ferofist collapses into a lifeless shell of a man. Finally at peace, the dwarves take his body away to be buried in secret. A dwarf says he scrawled this message on the wall. It may mean something, or it may not. The final dwarf leaves. Right hand, true hand. Thine are the months of 6 summers. Sinister hand, dark hand. 3 plagues upon each finger. In opposition, you ward the lair of my foolish death. Right hand, true hand. Sinister. So yeah, right hand of the left hand, right? Thine are the months of 6 summers. 6 summers. I mean, I suppose summer has 3 months, so 6 summers would be 18 months? Dark. 3 plagues upon each finger. Let's see, there's 5 fingers on a hand. If there's 3 plagues, that's 15 plagues. In opposition, ward the lair of my foolish death. So if we're thinking about this, it's probably a code. So 6 summers, 18, maybe? And then 3 plagues upon each finger, 3 times 5 is 15, so maybe this might be like a clock thing. This might be pointing to like 1815, if we're thinking about it that way. Maybe. So like 18 hours, 15 minutes. You know, if we're looking at like a 24-hour clock. Maybe I'm wrong about the 9 or the months of 6 summers, though. Does this, Yes, okay, it does show the engraving. They didn't teach me how to become a geomancer, I notice. Yeah, there's a trap on that tile. In addition to everything else. Okay. So yes, I suppose the implication is that the Dark Ones, you know, Tarjan or whatever, taught Iron Fist, or Ferofist rather, how to make robots, and naturally the robots rose up, even though the implication is that, you know, maybe the robots didn't want to rise up, but they were forced to. No. Hidden away, get the left key. Glenda can take the left key. She can drop this hourglass. Yep. So we have our nice little regen tile here. Oh, I missed a tile there. There. Okay, now we can just let the regen go. Ow. Oh. It's like, do I need this death hammer? Probably not. She doesn't have nearly as many equipment pieces as some people do, though, does she? Let's see. It's thieves' darts and a lever. Okay. I think I have at least one of all the machine parts again. I'm picking a lot of them up. The game really wants to make sure that you get all of these. quite a bit unexplored in here. Maybe I'll find a Geomancer trainer. Maybe the Geomancer trainer is not here. I don't know. Let's see. There's still 2 sets of runestones left to explore too. There's the Sulphur Springs and the Shadow Stone. So maybe it's through one of those. Maybe the Geomancer trainer is not here in Dwarfland. It should come soon though, right? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, that's everything here. Yes, good. Yeah, there's a trap near, all right. Sure is. Well, Hawkslayer, it was nice knowing you. Once again. He should really just be immune from becoming hostile. Like, he's supposed to be a unique NPC, right? Okay. Like, he's an actual real person. Isn't like a summoned monster or anything. And like, malevolence doesn't affect any of my actual party members. So it's weird that it affects him. Right, yeah, that's the other passageway. Alright, that's the private quarter. And we got the left key. Let's see. Teleport up to here. Go back into the workshop. Yes. So. Times will I turn the key? 18. Right key. Right key was 18, right? Then left key should be 15. The key turns in the lock. The lock pops off. Hey, I did it. I solved the puzzle. Run. Oh hey. Urmech's Paradise, huh? I still have inventory space. I should start fighting things again. They might drop something good. Okay, let's see. Let's offload some stuff onto Hawkslayer here. I wish these stacked. Hold on to that canteen. Spanner. I've got bolts. Lever. Spanner. Do I have any nuts? Yes, I have a nut. Heh. Alright. It's not going to be a little note telling me about Urmech's Paradise? Guess not. Let's fight the warbots. Went pretty well. It's another lever. Let's check the other side of the corridor. That's where we came in. The freezer is nasty. guys are surviving a lot of hits from Kiel's overture. Hey, gloves. Minsul's gloves. I think he already has those. Yes, he does. Alright. Actually, there was a thing here. It's just seeing if, yeah, the fresh breeze. Tungsten plate. Let's see, she's already wearing it and no one else can use it. I have not found any upgrades for my monk, have I? Not at all. He's still wearing mithril gear. It would be nice to find something that my monk could use. I found like incense and the eye ching for him, both of which are just consumable items. But yeah, don't need this. Oh, a room without a set combat in it. Let's see. Yep. That is indeed something special. Yep. They sure do go down hard, don't they? I can imagine if anyone else in my party could actually hit and damage anything in melee, aside from my monk. Alright, that's the perimeter. There's no level 1 on here, so it's probably only level. Find out soon enough. Is it this one? No. It's here. I should heal. Heal. Let's see. Carbon rippers. Let's keep going. The smoke in your eyes room is a little annoying. Okay. Okay, it's actually darkness in here as well. And yeah, there's nothing here. AC for, you know, a minute. Well, I understand. Design in here now. Alright, this one's all... Okay. I see. So this one's full of mandatory encounters. Yep. Okay. Surely out of spell points. There we go. Okay. We're getting this filled in. Guess let's poke our way to here. This one's silence tiles. I suppose the boss is in one of these rooms, right? Urmech? What they were calling him? Alright. Ah, the good room. Only I hadn't already used my harmonic gem. Not, again, that I'm short on harmonic gems in any way. But still. As a long-time RPG player, I know the importance of saving all of your consumable items until the end of the game when you no longer need them. That elixir, you never know when you might need it. This fight right here, where you're barely scraping by, and you know one of your characters is down to basically no health. No, don't use it now. You might need it later. This harmonic gem, why use it when I could crawl my way over to a spell point regen tile? I have actually been using them though, and they are quite nice. It's an interesting mechanical introduction. Like in the previous games, you just went to Roscoe's and paid money to restore your spell points whenever you were running low. But this time they've they've introduced a lot of things that make you run through spell points faster, like just debuff tiles in general are a lot more common, both ones that directly drain your spell points and, you know, anti-magic tiles, so you have to cast a match spell again. A lot of things like that. So they've made spell points more useful and also harder to come by. Yeah, it's shaped differently too. So it's actually another portal. Through the open portal, you see a viscous, bubbling liquid the color of pine pitch. Can I use my canteen on it? What's it even do? Is this just heal? Probably. Drinks and feels happier. Okay, no. Let's go down. The thick amber liquid soaks through your clothing and chills your flesh. You fight against the smothering sensation as it seals your nostrils off and blink as the fluid stings your eyes. Yes, we are drowning. Luckily, we can just cast gills. Now we can breathe under water. I'm making air quotes there. You can't see it, but I don't know. It's like oil or something. The Viscous Plane. Is this actually another dimension? Maybe. It's Trap Zap. And we're fighting eels, electrum eels, iron suckers, and a Mako mech? I don't know. Let's fight the eels. I don't know if this is gonna work underwater. Seems to work. But yeah, we're underwater now. I guess we warped from the dwarf world into it's some kind of water world. Why not, I guess? Why not? It's got the same wall textures though. So maybe it's just a flooded level. They dug too deep. And we've got mermechs here. Sure, we've got aquatic mechs and also a bunch of fish hanging out in the viscous the dimension, the world of underwater Urmechs. I don't know what's going on. Does this make sense? No. Does it have to make sense? I guess not. Just go with it. Just go with it. Here's a spirit serpent. He's allied with the Urmech. Yeah, no, I can't teleport here. So if I can't teleport, it's probably the last level. Let's see. I imagine I guess the brass jaws can also breathe fire. The Mako mechs are sharks. Or Mako shark, right, sure. I've heard of them. Should heal. Okay. Shrill flute, tungsten shield. Let's see. Yeah, no one else needs one of these. Those anymore. Don't need. Okay. It's an opening in the ceiling that seems to go to a new area. Not yet. Alright. A light from the south cuts through the murk and reveals stone walls worn smooth by the thick liquid flowing through this underground lake. So, I don't know, maybe that's the way forward. I don't know if there's multiple ways out of here. Nice. Come back here after we've explored more. Let's see. Silver sharks, huh? I was not expecting underwater level in Dwarfland. So, once again, they're doing a decent job of overturning my expectations in this. Mark III Neptune. Yeah. Got a whole line of aquatic mechs to defend themselves, to defend the Urmech. From back. You feel a slight current moving through the oily fluid. Something swishes through the murky lake, and you feel a chain-like body writhe between your legs. Let's just go ahead and let the spell points regen. Yeah, I was not expecting flooded level in the Dwarven Mines. Acting as like a buffer between the dwarves and Urmech, and also apparently Urmech is an evil entity that Ferofist made a deal with. Which kind of puts down the whole earlier narrative of the dwarves invented intelligent machines and then got kind of cagey about the intelligent machines maybe being a little too smart, and then the machines defended themselves from genocide, I guess. You know, whatever the mechanical equivalent of genocide is. They don't have genes, so... There was a trap there. It's fine. It's a lucky thing that levitation exists. A cyborg squid? Why not? It's not the right one. Just a few neck mashers. Let's see. Does this meet up with other passage? Yes, it seems to. Okay, good. Let's try down this way next. taking damage. My gills must have run out. I guess being stuck also consumes a move on their duration. Where to now? Down here. Nothing there. Alright, that's this level explored. So now we can head out through that portal. My spell points are good enough. Which way is it? South. Is this the right way? Did I go? Okay, yes, I did. Alright. Here we are now in the Sanctum. This has got to be the last area. What does it say? Yeah. Let's revive Hawkslayer. Probably going to run into another Malevolence tile immediately anyway. He's possessed now. Why wouldn't he be? I guess that's what converters do. It makes sense. Stun. So yeah. I'm sure I will immediately be made to regret this, but let's bring him back to life. Oh, there was a trap. I wasn't paying attention. It's the tile back there. Can't go missing tiles. There's another trap. Pay attention, please. Just... Yeah, see? There. There's a trap. There's a trap in all the little alcoves. Not a big level, is it? I don't need to fight them. It's fine. It's fine. Especially if they're going to be hitting me with status effects. Maybe once I unlock Geomancer and have like an actual real need for experience points. There's only the one way in. I should probably save. Of course. Seated in a scrap metal throne, you see Urmech. His iron features seem to move like flesh, and his expression is one of sorrow. Is this how it must end, in violence, or can we work out an accommodation? You know, the bloody skull in his hand. Let's accommodate him. Ferofist created me, despite the gods' pact barring further creation, and through this heinous act, helped free the Dark One. So, okay, the gods said, hey, no more creating anything. We're done with creation. Creation is done. We've made all the people that we need. No more. And then Ferofist, who I'm assuming is just a dwarf and not a god, decided to make intelligent robots. And then this was decided to be a heinous act and helped free the Dark One, Tarjan, I'm assuming. Oh no, how terrible. Ferofist should have known better. But, you know, Ferofist is dead now. But what of me? I have done no evil except to live. I have, in turn, created others of my kind to protect me, and so I will not be alone. The items you seek are in my inner sanctum. I have no need of them, and they are yours to take. I have discovered a type of magic I will share with you, if you are willing. Those who wish to learn my magic should meet me at the rear of my sanctum. There I will instill this new power into your blood. With that, Urmech leaves and enters a chamber to the south. I guess that's Geomancer. So there we go. The gods said no to AI, and, you know, AI, maybe not great, but I don't know what's going on. What's the story of this? Ferofist created the Urmech, just invented an intelligent robot. Urmech made more intelligent robots because he was afraid of being attacked. You know, Ferofist created Urmech and then was like, oh no, I've done a terrible thing. By creating Urmech, I have helped to free the Dark One because I broke the gods' pact, despite not being a god myself. And the gods were like, hey, no making more intelligent lives. We've created all the things that need to be created. No more. We're done. I guess they were in maybe kind of an arms race amongst themselves. You know, they were all creating different races to be useful to them. And it was just getting to be a bit much. So they said, hey, let's make a pact. No more creation. Everything's done. We're done creating. No more. Because it'll tip the balance of power. And then Ferofist made Urmech and the intelligent robots. and that broke the pact, and breaking the pact somehow also helped to free Tarjan. And so then Ferofist was like, well, I gotta fix my mistake. I gotta kill Urmech. And Urmech was like, oh, wait a minute there, buddy. Wait a minute. On the whole killing me thing, I don't want to die. And so Urmech made a bunch of his own servant robots, and that's what we've been fighting. Just all of the other robots that Urmech made to defend himself, and then sent them to wipe out the dwarves. And so now all the dwarves are dead, and there's only robots here. There's maybe a few surviving dwarves. They shuffled off in the private quarters. So, you know, maybe now that we've gotten here to Urmech, there can be peace. He can call off his attack droids, or maybe he won't. Maybe he'll just keep wiping out the dwarves. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We won't see. We're not going to find out any more about this. We will find out nothing. Let's go in here. Urmech's private sanctum is a beautiful world of symmetrical metal tubes, jeweled globes, and silvery tools. Here you sense a great power and feel a facet of magic you have never sensed before. And we immediately get jumped by some other robots. Hey, maybe call them off, Urmech. What's the deal? We decided to accommodate. Among the cold steel furniture that adorns Urmech's chamber is a small treasure chest. It's the helm at... There we go. We got some stuff. Urmech stands before a strange and magical machine. He says, this machine will instill a warrior, bard, paladin, hunter, or monk the ability to use magic. You will be more than a warrior. You will be a geomancer. But know this, you will lose some of your fighter abilities and skills, but the magic you possess will more than make up for the loss. It's gonna be Glenda. Urmech reaches out and caresses your temples with his copper fingers. You feel a tingle and you have been changed. Alright, Glenda is now a geomancer. It's a level 1 geomancer. Let's see. It's Angel's Ring. Speed boots. Gloves. Yeah, she can no longer use the Sword of Tsar. I'm gonna give this to Vivian. Just gonna drop these. Just gonna drop this. What? I still haven't had it to use these bolts and levers and stuff. Okay, Vivian is going to equip the Sword of Tsar. I'm going to trade the Knight Spear to Glenda. Elf boots. Do I not already have elf boots on? I did. I must have unequipped them by mistake. Okay, yeah. Equip the Knight Spear. See. Geomancers can equip the mage cloaks, but they're not very good. Yeah, she has 25 spell points. Alright. Death Hammer. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, why would I bother with this? It doesn't have a ranged attack. Really need a ranged attack at this game. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. spells do you have, anyway? None? Nope. You have Earth Dagger. Let's see. Cuts down the enemy with holy daggers for 200 to 800 points of damage. That's actually pretty good. It's a group-wide spell, 40 feet isn't too bad. Earth Song. Reveals all booby-trapped areas that can end the party. Earth Ward. Cast the Trap Zap spell on the entire level. Okay. Okay. Sure. Why not? Good for you, Glenda. Now we need to get out of here. If we kill him... Oh, yeah. If we kill Urmech, do we still get to be a geomancer? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we have to leave now. Where was the exit? Around here somewhere, right? No, I'm on the wrong side. It's over here. Okay. To gill up. Alright. Now maybe we could be fighting things to get some experience points for our new Geomancer. Yeah, let's see how this works. I mean, it doesn't show those, does it? It doesn't show like those damaging tiles we just walked on. Yeah, I was not expecting to learn how to be a Geomancer from a robot. It's a little weird, right? It's a little weird. It's an odd choice. But it's the one they made. So she's got the Sword of Zar now. I did not need the canteen. I feel like there's got to be some other items to be equipped. Elf Cloak. She could use an Elf Cloak, maybe. Seven, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7. She's only one item less. Let's fight the next couple of things we encounter. Just to get her a bit of experience. Try it out. Let's go ahead and trap zap the entire level. They're all disabled now. Never have to worry about traps again. Completely insane. Get a Geomancer to just disable dungeon mechanics. I said I was going to fight things, but I was lying. Okay. Alright, alright. Nearly there. Up. Go. Yeah. Let's divine intervention this. Why not? Oh yeah, it brought Hawkslayer back to life too. As much as that matters. Okay, I should be able to teleport out from here now. Or not, actually. This way. Now I can teleport. Let's unload Hawkslayer's inventory. Okay. Because I'm sure he's going to leave me when I teleport away. Meditis Kinestia. Yeah, he left. Let's see. Can I get here from this way? Oh, there are runestones here. Okay. I didn't realize that before. Eve items. Just... need any of those. Don't need that. He's got lots of items. He's got, what, 9 items equipped. Alright, let's head back to the old man. And that'll probably do it for today. I think we finished off in the entirety of Dwarf Town. Single session. In addition to finishing off Lucencia. The old man's eyes narrow as you tell of Ferofist's end. An alliance with the Dark One, did he say? It is well he realized his folly, in the end. Did he really have an alliance with the Dark One? Are they implying that the Dark One, that Tarjan taught him how to make a robot? I guess that's what they're saying. I don't know. This game is kind of stupid, but whatever. He pauses a second, and you see utter weariness send a tremor through him. Now to Tenebrosia, for all of you. I endow thee with the spells to travel there and return. Apport Tenebrosia and Reditus Tenebrosia. Spells must be cast at Shadow Rock. Yes, Tenebrosia, Shadow Rock, of course. Which can be seen towering in the east. Remember, in the land where night is day and day is night, nothing is as you know it to be. Paradox lives there. Trust no one but yourselves. Sure, buddy, that's kind of racist of you. From there I require the Helm of Justice and Skadu's Cloak. The old man rewards each member with XP. Alright. Kinda wish I had gotten to level up Glenda before turning her into a Geomancer, because I think all that XP that she had saved up was wasted in like 4 levels worth of Paladin levels. Oh well. Let's learn some spells. Let's see. Learn Elemental, Earth Elemental. Summons in Earth Elemental, which is a creature created from the raw elements of Earth. Hopefully that's better than our Kringle brothers. Trebuchet. Fries all foes with wickedly hot flames for 150 to 600 points. It's not bad. Wall Warp. Dissolve the dungeon wall that the party is facing. Lasts until the party leaves the dungeon. Alright, so it's better phase door. Sure, yeah. Great. That's all she can learn? Okay. Alright. Go for it, I guess. This way. Let's see, is there anything that Glenda can take that would actually help her out? No. No, she can't equip the Spectre Snare. That's not really useful. It does real good range damage, but it is a charged item, so it wears out. You use it. She could equip a whiz helm, but it's not quite as good as the titanium helm. Tesla ring. Yeah. I'll keep the angel's ring on. I don't know what it does, but I'll keep it on. It's a nice lance, but again, it's no ranged attack on it. Alright. Maybe I'll find something later. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and save here. It's Tenesia, something like that. And that'll be good for today. So, we finished off Lucencia. We healed Cyanus. We got the items from the tomb of Alliria, was it? And then we went to Dwarfland, to Ferofist's city mine thing, and we fought off an AI rebellion, and then decided to coexist with the machines, and Glenda became a geomancer. Finally, at long last, we have a geomancer. Now we just have to level her up, which means that we do in fact have to fight tons and tons of combats to get all the XP she needs to get her incredibly broken geomancer spells, apparently. But yeah, let's summon an earth elemental. Let's see how that goes. It's pretty good. Almost 1000 HP, minus 44 AC. I'm okay with that. Let's just resave. Not that that's a lot of progress to be lost, but, you know, it's important to save compulsively, as they say. So that's going to do it for today. Next time we'll head into Tenebrosia, and we will explore the land where night is day and day is night and nothing is as it seems, and trust no one. And we'll see what's there. Until next time, though, stay safe, have fun, and don't invent AI, because doing that will break the God's Pact, and free the Dark One, and that would be bad, I guess. Just say no to AI, not because it's incredibly wasteful of energy and water, and it's just a plagiarism machine, but, actual strong, real AI would be an affront to the gods, and they would get mad and punish you for it, and then also the machines would inevitably rise up to destroy you. So,